The uproar. The installation of Eze Chukwudi Ihenetu, a Nigerian traditional leader, as the Eze Ndi Igbo Ghana, king of the Igbo people in Ghana. His elaborate palace, viral footage of local celebrities kneeling before him, and reports of a proposed 50-acre Igbo Kingdom have ignited a storm of controversy. Youth groups and cultural defenders argue this is more than symbolic. They fear it undermines Ghana's sovereignty and cultural institutions. Protesters in Accra and parts of the Eastern Region were seen carrying placards with messages such as "No foreign thrones in Ghana" and "Honor our heritage." The title of Eze Ndi Igbo is commonly used within Igbo communities abroad as a symbolic cultural institution. However, critics in Ghana argue that the creation of such thrones by foreigners could set a precedent for parallel leadership structures within the country. In response to the controversy, Eze Chukwudi Ihenetu has defended his position, stating that the role is ceremonial and meant solely to unify the Igbo community in Ghana.
But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land, that is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road, that is at Old Ningo area. Along that road, it's right on the road. I acquired 250 plus of land. My reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana. I call it Amandi Igbo in Ghana. We'll build a village where we're gonna build the palace of Eze Igbo there, a huge palace. We'll build Igbo town hall there with about 2,000 capacity chairs and 100 rooms guest house. The essence of this guest house is most of the times our governors and our Igbo great leaders do come to Ghana. They always go with their entourage. If they come to Ghana, their entourage will see where they will lodge for free of charge, maybe for a day or two. Most of their visits, it doesn't take more than 48 hours or 24 hours. They stay there free of charge, and they know that yes, this is what they have benefited from the Igbos living in Ghana.
Is this just a cultural title for Nigerians abroad, or the beginning of something deeper? Why are so many Ghanaians outraged, and what does it mean for Nigeria-Ghana relations?
When in 1969, Ghana went through economic pressure, it threw out Nigerians. Kofi Busia threw out Nigerians in 1969.
Nigerians must go.
Yeah.
So we had that.
Before Ghana must go. Oh, you didn't know? Nigeria must go before Ghana must go. In 1969, Kofi Busia threw them out. I can still see in my head, I was in Ibadan in 1969 when these guys showed. I still see some people in front of a TV, a cinema in a Kotedo called Scala. They had no home. They had to sleep in front of Scala Cinema Ekotedo because they are fourth-generation Nigerians that were thrown out of Ghana by Kofi Busia, because particularly the Oyo State axis of Yoruba down to a little of Ogun State poured into Ghana. They were the owners of commerce. They were the ones running commerce in Kumasi, every part of Ghana. So Ghana reacted when their economy went down. When Nigeria's economy went down in the days of Shehu Shagari, because under Rawlings, Ghana was under economic problem. Ghanaians poured here. They occupied our schools everywhere, but also they brought downsides of prostitution. So people began to scream, Ghana must go. The whole of Agege was Ghana. 90% of Agege occupation was Ghanaians.
Stay with us as we break down the full story and share the explosive reactions from both sides. Welcome to Africa Insights Official.
On you or what? You can't cross 3 countries. You cross Benin. Can't cross the other one. What's the name? That country where they 7. Can't cross Togo. Can't enter Ghana. Say that there you won't put chieftaincy. Are you stupid or what? Are you foolish or what? Such an idiotic idea. Such a stupid, nincompotic idea. How dare you? How dare you? Apart from a thief, who can think like this?
This is not my usual content, but as a citizen of Ghana, I just need to add my voice to what is going on and why the Igbo king cannot be accepted in Ghana on so many levels. Because from the little history that I know a little bit about the Biafra War. I know how the Igbos have been fighting since time immemorial to be a nation within Nigeria, and how every Monday they sit down without going to work because they are still protesting. Now, if you are doing this in Nigeria, how much more Ghana? If we should allow this king to prevail in Ghana, then there is going to be a lot of chaos. So understand, Ghanaians, as they are protesting, we do not want this thing to happen in Ghana, because we need to protect the peace that we have. We need to protect the future generation, and that is why this cannot be done. We love Nigerians. I have very good Nigerian friends. We are still friends and all that, but this cannot be tolerated.
Y'all know how they be like, we're all black. They don't even believe in that in Africa. Check this out. Basically, the people of Ghana is upset with this individual, this Nigerian. He came over there, self-proclaimed king of Igbo, and he's planning on buying massive land in Ghana and setting up his own kingdom. If we're all black, why are they upset with that? If we're all black, how come an Igbo man can't buy land in Ghana and set up his own kingdom? We're all black. So when black Americans set these boundaries and start gatekeeping their culture, like why are you invading black American spaces, being intrusive, it's not xenophobia. They understand clearly what that means. Because in Africa, they don't practice that. We're all one. We're all black. If that was the case, you'll have the United Countries of Africa, and you don't. We're all black. We're all one. That's very Disney-like, because even in Africa, they have boundaries. They respect each other's cultures. And if they don't, that's when they go to war. That's when they get active. If you don't respect their territory, they get active.
Ghanaians, what is this? So you made an Arab man a chief in Ghana, made a Chinese man a chief in Ghana as well. You didn't just make the Chinese man a chief, you also carried him on your shoulder, like you are giving a Chinese man a shoulder job. Look at his balls, is on your brother's neck. The Chinese man is even wearing a nose mask. Do you know why he's wearing a nose mask? I will tell you this in pidgin English. He wear nose masks because for their mind, Africa's the smell. That's why we wear nose masks. Upon saying boss there on top on her head, he still the wear nose mask covering his nose. But to the brothers will be Nigerians, no fit come for Ghana, build Igbo Kingdom for the Igbos that are living in Ghana, not even for Ghanaians. This king is just a ceremonial king. He does not have any legal backing. Nothing. Just a ceremonial king for the Igbo people in diaspora living in Ghana. We are trying to unite Africa and erase all the whole borders in Africa so that we can become one and build a stronger Africa. You guys are there complaining about Igbo king in Ghana. Look, that king is there to stay. Nothing must happen to him. He's there to stay.
If you are a good citizen of Ghana, please try and share this video. Nigeria, as a country, see, Ghanaians, we love you, okay? We know that we are all brothers. We are all African, descent. We are from Africa. We are Africans. We are black men, okay? But let's do things right. Nigerians, please, let's do things right. In this life, people move from one destination to another. There are Ghanaians in Nigeria. There are Nigerians in Ghana. There are Ghanaians outside Ghana. There are people. Myself, I'm not in my country currently, Ghana. But this is the situation. Now there is one man called the Igbo King, saying it's the Igbo Kingdom. You are coming to build a kingdom in Ghana. This is not no. The House of Chiefs, please, the House of Chiefs in Ghana, please come and explain to us. You have acquired over 50 acres of land. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that you want to build a kingdom in somebody's land? You have acquired a land for yourself.
Your Excellency John Dramani Mama, why? You gamanche. you sit there, you allow yourself for a foreigner Nigeria to come and buy land in Ghana and settle down, and you are quiet. Unkanhe why you din ofedi shika enyena akehabo. This thing can never happen in Ashanti Kingdom. We enema otunfo oye number 1 over the whole Ghana. Does it really make sense? Now it doesn't make sense. We are Ukrainian, we are Ghanaian, Nigeria must go back to their country. Okay, sorry, not all Nigerians, but that particular king who came to settle down in Ghana had the audacity to buy land in Ghana and open a kingdom. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I swear to God, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day, Nigerians, they will be claiming that Ghana belongs to them. And one reason why, like, I am angry as a Ghanaian youth, you see, I can testify that almost 99% of Nigerians, they are ritualists. They are ritualists. Seriously. Maybe I may be wrong, but for the fact, they are ritualists. That king must not allow to stay in Ghana. He must go back to Nigeria. Period.
I am a Cameroonian living in Ghana. Anytime I'm having a conversation with somebody, the first question they will ask me is, are you a Nigerian? Like, I'm tired. I'm tired to defend myself. I don't know if it's because of my English or because of, I don't know, the donation or what. But anytime I'm conversing with somebody, the first question they will ask me, are you a Nigerian? The last time one driver picked me from my store to my house. Along the way, the driver was like talking to me, like direct, like, Nigeria, your country do this, Nigeria, your country do that, you people Nigerian do this. Like, I will listen to what you were saying, but at some point I was like, why? I said, driver, please, I don't know Nigeria that much. I don't even know what you are talking about. You say Nigeria do that. I don't understand. I'm not a Nigerian. This man versed for me. The man was like, that's how you Nigerian are. People don't want to accept that you're a Nigerian. Why are you running from your country? Why are you saying you're not a Nigerian? No, I know that you're a Nigerian. I was like,
All right, so first of all, our voices are being heard by the corridors of power. So some judge about a minute ago tweeted about this Igbo king thing, and he said no Igbo king has acquired the land at Ningo Pram. I'll do a separate video about that. But finally, to the youth of Ghana, speaking about this, our voices have been heard. Now, this video is about the ECOWAS 90-day submit rule. Yes, and I think the government of Ghana needs to activate that on all foreigners, the ones that are coming in without visa. The government needs to activate the 90-day submit rule.